Mitchell, what the fuck you do to my wife? My wife, Mitchell, you think this is a joke?
What'd you do with
Get you, Mitchell.
What'd you do with my brother?
Welcome to the podcast where we talk about anything and everything that comes out of the crap shoot. I'm your host, JD. This is my co-host.
This is what I think of Ninja.
James.
Asterix throws keyboard on ground. Asterix.
I call him James. Everyone else calls him Jimmy. It just works like that.
It's weird.
A lot of things have happened this week, James.
Wow, dude. That's rude. That's really rude, man.
You're back, right?
I'm back.
You're back from, what was it, AX?
RTX.
Yeah, and also, was RTX having the same time as AX, or was that after?
It was,
sure,
and also I have to talk about that because I really forgot to talk about it. I found out that there was like a CO2 problem
in AX.
Anime Expo. Yeah, at AX,
there was.
That the lower floor of the convention had a CO2 problem where like people could not breathe because the air was too thin.
It's just because there's too many mouth breathers at AX. You know what I'm saying, James? Sucking up all the air, dude. Sucking up all the oxygen. That's why. that's why they had the CO2 problem.
It's genuinely so fucking funny.
Like, it's a giant atrium. It's not like if there was any normal people there, it would have been just fine. But of course, you have the weebs just like freaking sucking up like 3 times more air than usual because they see all the cosplay. They see all the female cosplayers.
You seen the video
Increases their heart rate by 3 times.
Walked up to one of the statues. Did you see the video of the guy that straight walked up to one of the statues, stuck his phone under it, and took a picture of the underskirt of the statue, and then like turned around and stared at a guy that was
yeah, that was me.
in the eyes.
That was me. I'm famous.
Yeah,
Mom, look.
Doing it.
Mitchell, look, I'm famous. Yeah. You keep setting me
how you like the Homelander meme I made of us?
Keep setting that freaking tiki talk of me, or of the dudes being like, Mitchell, where's my wife? You took my family, Mitchell. Also, that meme is also that Homelander meme is pretty good. Is that actually from an episode, or is the second part from like a different thing?
That is 100% from the last episode. It's like the last second of it. Yeah. The guy can at Homelander, and Homelander's son is next to him, and the can hits his son, and the guy yells, "Go to hell, fascist!" And then as the crowd opens up to show who threw it, you hear somebody in the background yell, "Get fucked, libtard!"
Really?
Yes. And then Homelander just stares at this guy and fucking heat visions him. I don't know if I showed you the last frame of that though, because that's not the.
That's not the
last
last frame.
Before the last frame.
Oh,
that is not the last frame, JD.
Because because the meme you sent me is the dude shouting at Homelander. He's like, "Hey, Homelander, guess what?" And then Homelander turns around. He's like, "Huh? Okay, what?" And then the dude's like, "Chicken butt," and he gets blasted.
There's the last frame for you, JD.
Oh, that's nice. I got a laser's like
the guy's head.
Instead of acting like an actual laser, it acts like a gun. It just explodes things.
Yeah, there's that one part in the head that just blows up if it gets shot.
Yeah, called the brain. But anyway, that's pretty.
Speaking of RTX though, I sent you a picture of actual death.
Oh, you took a picture of actual death?
No, that's a picture somebody else took.
Oh.
It's right after your cool beans.
Oh, yeah.
That is what I saw at RTX. I was just like recording one of the podcasts, and I just like look out the window and I see this walking by, and I'm like, that's not even like a
you see that handsome devil walking by. Hello? You good?
Dude, he had like black. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah. No, just hello? You were just a little like.
Can you hear me now?
You were just a little like. You're like become a little robot.
I don't know.
There for a second. Also, are you super close to your microphone again? What are you doing?
No, it's pretty good. Oh, that was me switching the setting. I was seeing if maybe that was affecting it.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
had forgotten to switch it back while talking, so I was just switching the setting. Because this one has like different like mono, duo, surround sound, infinite loop.
Okay, fancy pants. With your $10 million budget setup, who still sounds like shit. Woo!
Yeah, amen, brother, amen.
But yeah, it's just well, I mean, it's a nice cosplay of death.
Yeah, I mean it's surprisingly like not cartoony. Is like my big thing with it.
Yeah, it's just it looks like it's from
it's like a
Halloween.
yellowed like decaying skull.
It's like the dude thinks it's
It
Halloween,
doesn't
but
though,
it's
JD.
not.
Like the photo doesn't do it justice.
It
Yeah,
doesn't.
that was my
I don't
thing.
know.
It was like
It
it
looks a
really
little
freaked me out
cartoony
because it
from the
was.
photo. Maybe it's because he's holding up a couple signs
Well, yeah,
that
that's
says
'cause
"Thank you
it's-
for making this" and also "Rip Ficus." Ficus,
I don't know.
which is a
It says
tree, I
ficus,
think.
but I don't know what that's about.
I think it's the plant,
Yeah,
and it says question mark to 2019.
I
I'm
don't
pretty sure
know
that's
what
his like
it
plant
refers
that died
to.
or something.
I guess
That's the only thing I could really get from that picture.
you could see. But yeah, it was just very wild because like the picture isn't doing it justice, but he's got on like robes that like kind of look like they're from like the fucking Wither.
Uh oh, hold on. It's because my internet's that's my internet. My bad. It's it's on my side, and also my internet
Shadow
actually just
events
crashed. Hold on a
stuff.
second. My internet's constantly disconnecting. Um, hold on a second. I'm going to give it a second to readjust, but I'll say this right now. We were planning on
JD
filming this
again.
yesterday. We are filming this Sunday.
Yeah, I was going to try and do this
Oh,
yesterday,
am
but
I
you
back?
know,
Oh,
hey,
my bad, James. It's actually my side. I'm the one that's fucking up, it's my internet that's
really,
been
that's a
messing up.
surprise.
No,
a
it's been
surprise.
it's been like that for a few days now. Actually, I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're doing maintenance. Maintenance on these nuts.
The fucking meme of me laser beaming you.
Yeah.
I was thinking of re-editing it to make your head explode too, and just like track the chunks onto the exploded.
deep fake my face into no, deep fake my avatar onto the onto that dude. Yeah,
I
but
I haven't seen a new Thor movie that came out, by the way.
I didn't even know there was a new Thor movie that came out until I saw the notification for Moist Critical Charlie's Moisty on it. Or I forgot what it was called. Moist Meter. That's what it was.
Moist meter.
I haven't even watched that yet.
Yeah, I didn't know it was coming out till like I landed on a Tuesday and everything.
I thought it was gonna be
Or no,
coming
I
out like
landed
a
on
couple
Monday.
months. I wasn't expecting it to be so soon.
Yeah, I thought we had like a month or something left, and
Yeah.
I just like I land on Monday and I turn on the TV like after getting home and stuff, and I just see a commercial that's like, "Are you ready for Friday?" And I'm like,
Friday. It all happens on Friday.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not like I wouldn't say I'm like Marvel fatigued, which is the thing a lot of people are talking about being right now.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling that. It's just without knowing that this was coming out so soon, I just didn't care to go see it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I feel Marvel fatigue. Maybe it's just because I don't watch Marvel that often, or I'm
I
like
just
not
think they released
not
like
actually
a
a
lot
big
of.
Marvel fan.
I think the only reason like I'd be like, yeah, I get it if you're Marvel fatigued is because they release so many fucking movies and just TV shows all the time.
Yeah, constant content. I'm more of just
I
a casual Marvel goer,
yeah,
or a
I know you're
casual
a big
person.
fan of that Miss Marvel character.
I think I'm the only. I'm like most people, where it's just a fan of Spider-Man and Batman. That's pretty much it. Just like
Well,
the
JD,
mainstream
that's where
two
you're
two
wrong because that's
superheroes.
no longer the case anymore.
Oh
The
yeah,
world's evolved. You're the old school. Welcome
yeah.
to the
What
new
do new
day.
people like? Huh? Miss Marvel? Do they like Miss Marvel?
Oh,
How is
they're
it?
pretty racist towards her.
What?
despite being a pretty good show and a very good depiction of high school at some points.
Which Minecrafter are you? The builder, the fighter, the racist?
The racist. Steve.
Steve.
What kind of Marvel fan are you? The theorizer.
The theorizer. The webhead.
The fanboy.
The racist.
The racist.
The racist.
Wait, hold on. What would be the last one? Hawkeye.
Hulk enjoyer.
Hulk enjoyer.
Hawkeye.
But
Nobody
yeah,
likes Hawkeye.
Yeah, not after he put a gun in his wife's mouth, and nobody really cares about that. I noticed that. I know that's a thing.
It wasn't.
By
It
the
wasn't
way.
that. He threatened to kill his wife, and then he put the gun to his own mouth, and then he threatened to kill himself to his wife, and then
As her.
Yeah, and then her too. He was like, "I'm gonna kill myself, and then I'm gonna kill you," and then nobody really talks about that because it was just a funny jape. So it's
Nobody really talks.
everyone
about the
forgot
fact
about
that,
how funny that jape was, but I remember.
Yeah, people don't really
Mitchell
talk about
always remembers.
Shut the fuck up. Fucking Mitchell from Hunt Down the Freeman.
You know, it's just a funny coinkadink that Mitchell is the same name for that dude in TikTok and also Hunt Down the Freeman.
Thinking about that guy.
Yeah, I think it's Mitchell, right? Doesn't he say Mitchell or is it something else?
It's Mitch. He calls him Mitch.
Okay.
But I didn't realize that's what you were talking about. I thought
Yeah, that's who I was talking about.
about when Hunt Down the Freeman, he just kept wanting to kill Dr. Freeman, even though he never really met him.
No, I was talking about that TikTok you keep
Mitchell
sending me about the dude with like the jawline. He's like, Mitch, where's my family, Mitch? And then the freaking the funny music plays. I might have it on my soundboard. Like funny music plays. It's like no, that's not that one. That's also not that one. But there's some funny music that plays while he's saying that. It's the same. It's the same feeling as like it's the same feeling as like putting the SpongeBob like music over some like near death experiences. That's what it feels like.
I mean, that's what it is like.
That's what it is, yeah. Anyway, though,
Mitch.
you know, so anyway, as I was saying before, we were supposed to film this yesterday, but I have to come clean to you, James.
My quirky family.
Yeah, I know, James, that you are only available. I mean, you're such a prominent person. It's hard to get you on the podcast sometimes, but you're only available.
I'm just
like,
so booked with my fucking dense ass schedule.
Just so busy, like talking to celebrities and just, you know,
it's definitely not that I have the time and then my family goes
boating.
Are you ready for this?
Freaking just boating every single girl celebrity that exists, and you know, it's just
that's what I'm here for.
Just takes up your entire schedule. So,
hey, JD, I hate when we talk about how straight I am.
I mean, if nobody,
I can't wait to get that comment.
If any viewer never watched through the entire like an entire crapshoot and realized that you're not straight, I mean, would they be able to tell that you're not straight? Didn't think so.
I mean, if they saw what I looked like, if they saw what you look like,
they are definitely like, oh, he's definitely straight.
Not only is he straight,
I mean, you don't sound not straight.
That guy's probably racist.
If he was a Minecrafter, he'd be the racist.
I would be.
So yeah, I have to come clean to you. So I know you're only available like between the hours of like 5 and 7 ish.
It's so fucking sucky.
Or maybe like 5 and 8.
I try to do this stuff so early in the morning, and then my family's just like, "No, we got shit to do. You got to do stuff with us." And it's like, I don't want to
do stuff for the family, James. Family.
For the family.
Family. And you're like, Father,
it's me.
I can't. They were right where you said they would be.
I always come.
I always come back.
Why does his father lose his British accent the moment he gets spring locked?
I don't know, because he's American. So
No, he's not though.
So-
He's audibly spoken in the series.
the reason
not
why
American.
I wasn't available for like the 1 or 2 hours that you were available is because, James, Clash happens bi-weekly. Clash happens bi-weekly and only on the weekends. So it just so happened that my friends from another Discord pinged me and they're like, JD, we need you to carry us through Clash.
And from the Wolf and Roses Discord.
If you didn't know, no, it's from a different one. They were like, if you didn't know, Clash, I'm talking about League of Legends.
Yeah, Clash Royale.
You know Arcane?
I love Arcane.
It's from the
Dude,
game.
I
It's from the
saw so
game
many
that Arcane is based on.
cosplays at RTX.
It's from the game that Arcane is based on. So I play that game.
No, JD,
with
you're
my
wrong.
friends.
League of Legends is based on Arcane.
Oh yeah, prove it.
I
I don't know, but I still haven't found it. If you know what that song is,
What's the song that goes?
you know, there is a Google Voice can actually, you could say like, what is this song, and then you can hum into it to try and do it. You do it right now.
Those lyrics, because that's not a song.
Yeah, well, it's because it's a freaking, it's like an EDM
What
song.
song goes?
It's like impossible. It's impossible to get an EDM song accurate with just humming it. Stop doing it. So yeah, I was playing Clash, and I'll have you know that we won, and which is why it took so long. Because sometimes we'll play a game, we lose.
I'm really glad that you won.
We lose the first game in the tournament, and it takes like 20 minutes, and we're done with Clash, and then I could get on. But it just so happened that I was just such a freaking gamer that I was carrying every single game. So, and there's only 3 games, but each game takes like 20 minutes. So, yeah, we did win that Clash tournament. So, I'm actually in a pretty good mood. I might stream later today, actually, because it's such a good mood I am in. But
yeah. I have Fall Guys downloaded onto my computer and everything.
Oh, do you actually have time to actually game today, or are you too busy with your whole? Were you too busy? What was it? Who are you banging today? Selena Gomez or something?
Megan Fox.
Oh, and well, yeah, okay. Yeah, who you're banging today? Or Oprah? Like later in the afternoon.
Amber Heard. Stop making fun of my laugh.
What? Well, I'm not making fun of your laugh. You're making fun of your laugh.
I realized when I really enjoy stuff, I'd start going.
Yeah, I know you fake. I know you try to like every time you find something funny and you want to laugh, you just fake your laugh, being like ha 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 every single time on the podcast. But I know that your real laugh is.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean.
I know what your real laugh is.
I don't have.
It's either that or the other
laugh.
or the other like really goofy or the other really goofy laugh like.
I don't know what you mean.
That's like your laugh.
I don't know what you mean, JD. I don't have a little elfish boy laugh.
Freaking gnomish laugh.
When I downloaded Shazam, the music app, I'm gonna see if I can find the song.
Oh, I thought you meant like you download Shazam the movie. What do you mean it's Shazam the music app? Oh, come on, dude. You really? Yeah, that's why we couldn't film yesterday. That's my bad. But it's also your bad. Your family's bad. Dude, you should kill your mom. Just the Bo Burnham thing. Have you seen that version of Bo Burnham's song?
Damn, no results.
Where it's just you kill your mom. You should kill your mom.
You should kill your mom.
Welcome to the internet. You should kill your mom. We've got every single thing in, and you should kill your mom.
Kill your mom. My dad was telling me about how my mom texted him, like telling him that she has a new phone number, and he was like, "But this is also the same number she just texted me on the other week, telling me she had a new number."
Wow, James, it's almost like your mother is insane.
Clinically.
That's, you know. I really need that on my soundboard. Unfortunately, I don't.
Can we just do the version of it and you just take out this part of the podcast and use it? We'll both like sing it at the same time.
Yeah, but it's not like the real deal, man. I want to have the original. I have one more spare spot on my free soundboard, and it's dedicated to that music. When I find it,
punk song, you know.
I don't think so. It's like an NCS song. I don't think it's a Daft Punk one. Oh man, I don't even know if there's lyrics in that song because I remember listening to it sometime, but I'm pretty sure it's from No Copyright Sounds. It's an EDM song. I'm pretty sure because it's the it sounds like, you know, it sounds kind of lasery with that sound. I like how not being able to find this song is actually just it's living rent free inside our heads, James. Can you at least find a TikTok of it so that you can play the TikTok sound into the
JD, if you don't think I'm looking up it right now.
What's it used in?
Okay,
what TikToks is it used in?
It's like
just anything, right? It could be used in anything.
Yeah, I think like my favorite ones are like just the completely nonsensical, like I'm very full of myself sort of ones where it's like me on my way to do something and it's like just a very alpha male sort of thing.
Oh, yeah, I thought it'd be used in something like you're like he's like filming some like random dude and he starts like freaking out and it's just down. But okay. Oh, did you have anything else to talk about while we were trying to find this
Sorry, I'm listening to EDM music in my other headphone as we're talking.
Just like you have like an EDM playlist going on, like, oh, I'm gonna find this son of a bitch, and just skipping through all the songs trying to find the one that sounds right. The bad thing is that I'm pretty sure it's only the one part of the song that sounds like that, and the other parts of the song doesn't quite sound the same.
Are we sure this isn't Bangarang by Skrillex?
I'm
Bangarang, bow bow.
Yeah, I don't think it's dubstep. It's definitely EDM, but it's not dubstep. It's no Undertale dubstep, if you know what I'm saying.
Not Crab Rave.
No, it's not Crab Rave. Crap, dude. I wish, You know, I could type it like NCS in my search history and see if I can find it in my my history, but I think it deletes your history after a certain time. So, I'm pretty sure my thing's already expired.
Top 50 most popular songs by NCS.
It's got to be up there somewhere. I know I think it's a popular one.
It's 3 hours long, so I'm gonna put it in.
You can do it.
I'm gonna put it in 2 times.
Yeah, you can do it in the background while we're talking about something else. So, anyway, I'm dying. So, yeah.
Oh, what are you dying from?
I'm dying of laughter from watching Super Mega's video. I'm dying of laughter. You know, they changed their podcast to a video podcast.
Really? That's interesting.
And now I've been watching it, and it's funny. It's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the only thing I watch from them now. Actually, is just their podcast.
You don't even watch their Let's Plays.
Oh, I've been watching the recent Sonic Heroes Let's Play. I think that's been pretty funny. Because I only knew they were making a Sonic Heroes Let's Play when you sent me that like TikTok of like Charlie reviewing episode 2 of Sonic Heroes, of their Sonic Hero Let's Play.
Yeah.
And he was like what was it? Yeah, it was a really good. Ryan's such an amazing gamer. It's just super cool. But Matt's just holding it back. I really wish they'd just get rid of him. And
Yeah, they got a really good. They got a really
plugging
good.
this shit into the moist meter, it's about a 95%. Again, Matt's just holding it back, and I think they should just get rid of it. Yeah. No, but I was watching their really funny Mario Party Superstars video. It was an hour long, and they titled it "Man versus Woman," and it is really similar to our Tomb Raider Let's Play in one certain aspect. Can you guess? Can you guess the aspect that's close to, James?
The fact that I couldn't remember that one bit for the joke.
No, James. It has something to do with the inferior species known as females.
Oh, the part where we keep making jokes.
Yeah. So what they played as like Mario and Luigi, and they chose like NPCs, Daisy and Peach, and it went uphill from there, man. It just went up from there. So yeah, it was a really funny episode. I can't believe I didn't see that one when it came out.
No, it's very interesting that we kind of pulled that out of our ass, and then they also did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't even. What was it that we did it from? Like, what was our reasoning for doing?
For doing what?
Like the joke, I just can't remember like what brought us on to like being like.
Oh, for
I know it was a thing
for making
like,
fun of like women are weak and fragile. That bit.
Yeah. Oh, was it because? Oh, yeah. Cause
it was because of me. I think
through walls.
It was because of me. I think it was an ironic thing where it's like I was like, I think I saw her like busting through wall, like cutting, like just literally destroying the cement wall, like busting through like the Kool-Aid Man. And I was like, wow, look at how weak and fragile this woman is. That's why we make the joke. I think this is because it was
just kept in her.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, look,
fighting people and shit.
So I thought it was funny that we were making fun of Lara Croft for being weak and fragile. Meanwhile, she's like scaling this like completely flat tower.
Mount Everest.
Yeah, and then she falls from from climbing this ice mountain, and she slams against the mountain at like 40 miles an hour and is totally fine. Yeah, that's why we're making that joke. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, there's an online
something, JD.
Oh, you got it?
I think I might be onto it. I'm at song 4 currently of 50 songs.
Is it just 4? But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, what were you saying though?
Oh, I was just talking about the whole super mega thing, but I'm done now. You know.
I thought there was something else you were bringing up.
No, not really. I was going to talk about something else, but did you have something you want to talk about before I spiral into my thing?
No, go ahead.
Oh, well, did you know that there was a well, it's because you know I'm a computer science guy, right? So did you know that someone hacked into Shanghai's police department and managed to get the private information of about a billion people in China?
Oh, awesome.
Did you know that happened?
No, I did not. But
and he's selling it on, I think he's selling it on a forum for like $200,000
each.
And no, $200,000 total. You get the information. You get the information of a billion Chinese people for $200,000.
Oh, I don't know why I was thinking like he was just selling off it like as one whole chunk, and then he got rid of the data. I don't know why I thought that.
No, it is legit because he showed like a 75,000 people sample. So he has like a sample of 75,000 people's information, and a bunch of people came in and actually verified it. So yes, he does in fact have 25 terabytes worth of private information.
Jesus Christ.
And I think he downloaded it over the course of about a little bit over a year, so like 14 months, I think, as to not trip the alarms on the system to just download like gigabytes every single day. I think the strategy is the strategy is to download like a gigabyte or two every month, so he
What if
doesn't
he, what
get
if he
caught.
just kept downloading the same gigabyte though and didn't realize he was just
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure he keeps track of
he
it.
only got that 1 gigabyte of people's information over and over again?
I think he'll realize by the second time if he's got the same gigabyte of
Because
information.
he can't check it all until the end of it. He's like, no, I'm confident enough that I got it. I'm not gonna check.
Oh, okay, but but yeah,
See, I'm in
he's
his
gotten.
mind, JD. I'm this hacker.
The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure there's cybersecurity in the police department is like a username and password to get into the server, and that's
No,
it. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Oh my god.
So yeah, now if you just spend $200,000, you get a lot of information, and it's pretty valuable. It's even got like police reports in it too from like criminals.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, and it's legit. It's legit police reports.
I know you keep saying it's legit, like it's actually that, but when you say legit, I'm like, it's a legit business. No. He's proving that he can actually sell it this way.
Well, I mean, and his name is China Dan too, which is hilarious.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Well, that's his username it's his username on the forum.
China Dan.
China Dan. It's one word too. There's no space in between China
Is
and
there
Dan.
any capitalization?
The C is capital in the front.
Jesus Christ.
China Dan.
It's Jesus.
Pretty great. But you do have time later today to game? Is that what I'm hearing?
I should, yeah. My sister, I think, has work at like 3, so after dropping her off, I should be good for like a couple of hours and stuff.
Oh hell yeah. That's great. Yeah, we can play some Fall Guys then.
Yeah, I'll just have to make sure it runs normally on my computer and everything. Make sure I have like an account set up before we begin and stuff.
Yeah,
If
you should
not, we
launch
could,
it at least once to make sure it's
Yeah,
it's good.
not
Also,
pull a GTA where I'm just confident that my computer will work, but no, it just
and
stops
then it
me
just
every time I
completely
get outside.
glitches out.
It's my favorite thing is that the moment we get outside in the first mission.
It's just like, have you seen the like the Lamar roast Franklin poop memes where it's like different
Where it's
versions of
every
it?
character.
Yeah, no, it's like Lamar roast Franklin, but it's a fever dream. So it's like, so like a bunch of random things start happening, and like Lamar's T-posing, and like his voices starts glitching out, and like starts saying random shit, and then he goes like and then he starts flying away like in the running animation, and in the sky it's just like that. He like looks like what was it? Franklin looks up in the sky, and it's that dude is like, wake up, and it's just like him like rotoscoped onto the sky. It's like that. It's like your GTA turned into that when you were trying to
It
play
really
it.
was.
Like things just started going crazy.
You kept going, I don't believe you.
I don't believe you because I'm pretty sure you didn't record
No,
it.
you don't understand.
You didn't record it, and
I
there's
didn't,
no evidence of it. So
But it's also such a weird thing to lie about. I could just say, nah, I don't want to play this, or like,
yeah,
oh,
it
the
is a
game's
weird
not
thing to lie
launching.
about. But people lie about weird things all the
could.
time. I mean, I lie about weird things all the time
I thought you're gonna go, yeah, it is a weird thing to lie about. I don't know, you're still lying about
because it is a weird thing to lie about. But if you want to lie to your friends for the japes, you lie about weird things. You don't lie about serious things because that's fucked up. So you lie about weird things.
I'm on song 7, by the way.
Oh, okay.
7 out of 50.
All right, I see. But if you're playing at
this
like
one
2
has
times
lyrics.
speed, would it be like down?
I'm playing it at 1.75, so I'm hearing a little bit at least.
Oh, so it's more like down.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not exactly Nightcore, so I don't know if you understand what that is.
I do know what that is, James.
Okay,
What do you think I am? Not an anime enjoyer?
I told
I should bring back my manga reviews actually, because funny enough, I said
He has new episodes too.
I think I said something like or I did I used to do I did like 2 manga review videos on my channel, And I think in one of them I said, you know, if this was one of my more popular videos, I would keep doing them. And then I didn't, even though they're one of my more popular videos. Maybe I should just go around and search for like the weirdest fucking like manga and then do some videos on them. I actually had one. I actually had one in the works. The ones that when I had like I saw it on the list of a bunch of generic manga because most manga is just not very good, and they're just there to be there. But some of them are just like flat out goofy. And you know, if you're anything like a moist critical enjoyer, you like goofy. And one of them was called, what was it? Virgin Extinction Island. And I wanted to do a manga review of it. Because it just had such a funny name. So yeah, that's what I had on my eyes on. James, you still there? Did my internet cut out?
Yeah, I was looking up a very weird anime for you. No, I'm here.
Okay.
I was looking up a very weird manga for you.
Yeah, but that's one of them I wanted to review.
But my internet's being slow as well. So.
Oh, and also one of the animes that I enjoyed a long time ago finally got a second season. And I didn't think they would ever get a second season actually. It's called Classroom of the Elite. And I watched the first.
Oh, dude, I love Classroom of the Elite.
I watched the first season like when it first aired, and then I also heard that it was never gonna get a season 2, and I was like, oh, that sucks, I guess. But I was a big I liked it.
Yeah, that was so wild when I heard that. I'm like, oh, that's weird.
You actually did watch that one?
Yeah, I can't wait for the second season.
Well, I mean, it's out already. The second season is out.
Point.
It's out right now.
Wait, what?
The first episode is out. They release it weekly. But yeah, so when was it first? It was first released in July of 2017. So that was, 5 years ago-ish.
For the second season or the first episode?
The first season. The first episode of the first season came out 5 years ago. And that's when I first watched it. And
I watched it like middle of last year.
What's weird is that I don't like slice of life anime. So like the whole like
well, I don't feel like it's exactly that, you know.
Yeah, well that's why I like it. It's because it's not exactly a slice of life. But it's like from first glance, if you didn't know anything about it, you would think that it's slice of life, right? Because it's it's about a school and students in a school. And it's like, oh, what could possibly happen, right? But it's actually labeled as like labeled like psychological. It's labeled as a psychological thriller, and I'm not sure why I like it so much. That sounds about right for it. I think it's just because the characters are pretty interesting. It actually has some really good.
Also, check chat.
It has some really good character development. Check chat. Oh, I see. Also, James sent me a picture of a certain manga. It's called Dog. I called it Dog Ningen. And I know for sure James doesn't watch any of the videos on my channel except for the podcast because I already did a manga review of that specific manga that he sent me, or the picture of the manga title that he sent me. I already did a review of that. If you didn't know, I do have manga reviews on my channel. Only 2 of them. They should be pretty far back, pretty close to the beginning of the channel, I think. But yeah, I'd really like season 1 just because there's something there's a lot of like mystery to the anime. Like the first season, we don't really know why or why, like the school it's like about, if you don't know what it's about, I can hook you in with like this like 1 or 2 sentence synopsis. So basically it's there's a school, it's like a top of the line school, like an Ivy League school basically. And like a bunch of students are admitted in, and I guess in Japan they have like instead of having just like normal classes and honor roll classes, which is usually what happens here in the States, you'd have regular classes and like AP classes, which are like the higher level classes. And I guess in Japan they have like, maybe it's just anime. I'm not too sure about Japan's educational system. But they have classes with letters attached to them, like class A, class B, class C, and the lower, or I guess the lower your letter is, the less advanced your class is. So like class A is the most advanced class, and then class D is the least advanced class. So a bunch of so we focus on class D, I guess, because because of course we do. And the school is like, it operates on like a point system. You get like points for being a good student, or doing or like a scoring really good on tests. And these points act as a like currency, so you can buy shit on the campus, or you can spend your these points to buy cool stuff on the campus. And also, I think you can use them to advance in classes, basically. So like if you were in class D, you could spend a bunch of points to go up to class C or something. And so a bunch of people or they're gifted like a bunch of points in the start, and they're like, oh yeah, you could just, you get, the school gives out points for free. And then everyone's like, oh yeah, that's awesome, because we finally landed in this really hard to get into school. So class D just spends all their fucking points. And it turns out that the school only gives points to the higher tiered classes. So now it's just the main character has to like carry the class and get the class advanced. Anyway, it's pretty interesting just because the characters are pretty interesting. All of the side characters have like, it's weird because they're all part of like a cliche. A lot of the characters have like the classic anime cliche, like the jock bully type of character, and the the cutesy airheaded girl type character. And our main character is like this apathetic person, like this person who just doesn't show a lot of emotion. And the mystery around him is that I guess he's like sort of a genius, or like he's really good at manipulating people. So the whole show revolves around the main character trying to manipulate his classmates into doing things that would get the class more points, and also win like these weird challenges that the school gives out. So that's what the draw of the show is this main character's like somehow this like is really even though he doesn't seem like he's really socially well tuned, he's actually like, he's just like behind the scenes manipulating everyone behind the scenes. And there's a lot of mystery that surrounds the backstory of the main character. Also, some side characters have some quirks that make him a bit deeper than just the cliches on the surface. And I think that's also what season 2 focuses on. So season 1, it ended on kind of a cliffhanger, because we never really hear the main character's like inner dialogue. We never really hear it. It always shows us shots of like the main characters staring at like other characters, or like looking at other characters, and then the scenes are playing out as he's watching them. He's not really he's like involved in these scenes, but only as like a bystander. He's only like participating in these scenes. He's not really like the main focus. And the thing I like about season 2 is that I think it's pretty much exactly the same as season 1. Like the art style didn't change, the voice actors didn't change. It's almost as if season 2 released only like a few months after season 1, which is weird, because it's been 5 years. It's been 5 years. And the thing I really like about season 2, episode 1, is that they didn't dedicate an episode to like review the first season. They just jumped straight into like next arc, because season 1 ended on an arc, and then season 2 starts another arc. It goes right into it, like no introductions, or I guess they do introduce people, but only like the most efficient way of introducing people. So yeah, I'm excited for season 2. I didn't think I thought it was gonna pull like a One Punch Man season 2 type of thing, where it's like, you know, you'd be kind of disappointed in season 2 compared to season 1. But season 2 is as far as I see, it's pretty much the same as season 1. Like the same style and everything. So if you really like season 1, I think you would like season 2, at least the start of season 2. We haven't seen episode 2 yet. I don't think it's out yet, but episode 1 is out, and it's pretty damn good. Anyway, that's all I want to talk about with that anime. Enough anime talk. Anyway, though, James is still gone. He has said he's going to step away for a minute, but it's been more than a minute now. And yeah, I forgot what I was going to talk about before. But oh right, I was going to talk about Fall Guys. Fall Guys in 2022 making a comeback, sort of. Well, mostly because of this. If you watched all the way to this moment or up to this point, thank you for listening. Always appreciate it. But if you didn't know, Fall Guys is free. Unfortunately, it's only free on Epic Games, which is not a very good. I don't think it's a very good platform to buy and download games on. The only reason I use Epic Games is just because they give out free games every week. So that's the only reason I have Epic Games. But yeah, Fall Guys is free on Epic Games. So if you wanted to play Fall Guys, you should go and download it on Epic Games. I'm not sponsored, or I'm not a content creator for Epic Games. I think Markiplier is actually, or at least I don't know if he still is, but I know at one point he was like an Epic Games creator, like sponsor or something.
Yeah, I'm a big Epic Games sponsor.
Oh, welcome back, James.
Yeah, sorry.
But yeah, so if you didn't know, Fall Guys is free on Epic Games. Go download it if you want to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
I
always thought it was more of a I always thought it was more of a free to play type of game. But
I thought it was the entire time. I didn't know you had to pay for it before.
Nah, I think it was like $20-$30 before, something like that.
God damn.
Yeah, so that's the reason why I didn't play it, because it was costing money. And I was like, I could probably just go without playing it. But now that they go free to play, like a lot of other games like PUBG went free to play, but it used to cost money. Anyway, yeah, I was talking about Classroom of the Elite. You missed my entire review of it, or my short review of it there.
Sorry, what was your review of it?
I think I basically summed it as the characters are really interesting. Art is good. Interesting mysteries for certain plot points.
Yeah.
And also I list that season 2 is pretty much exactly the same as season 1 in terms of art style, same voice actors, same type of film. I forgot how do you say it? Film. Cinematography. That's what it was. Yeah. But yeah, if you liked season, so I basically ended as, if you liked season 1, season 2 episode 1 is pretty much exactly the same. So you would like that too.
Yeah, well, Jamie,
it's almost as if season.
I think there's too much 3D animation.
I actually think there's too many lollies in anime, and I think they should just completely. It should be illegal. Actually,
I think those 3D Titans just don't look good enough.
So yeah, it's almost as if season 2 was released just like a few months after season 1. That's what it feels like because of how similar the styles are between the 2 seasons, but it's actually been 5 years. So
wild, so insane.
Yeah. Anyway, though, yeah, I didn't even know that you watched it. I thought it was more of like a, like a modern anime enjoyer would like watching Classroom of the Elite, which is not even the Japanese.
What the fuck does that mean?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. You liked what was it, Gundam and like all those old.
Gundam is also still a modern thing.
Akira or whatever, right?
Okay, but Akira is literally amazing.
I mean, sure, but those are like Jay, old anime. Those are like the boomer anime.
I'm not gonna take this from a little Gen Z fuck like you.
Bobby, a little boomer anime. I mean, what can I say? It's just, I mean, it looks old. It is old, and like, come on.
The only thing here that's old is you.
That's
Yeah,
You know,
got
it's,
him.
it's
Got him.
completely
Got him.
wrong, but you know. So why'd you like Classroom of the Elite?
I don't know. I just remember I heard somebody talking about the like it's a nice mystery, and I saw like an edit of it where like one of the characters like kind of had like a psycho sort of snap moment, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's like a horror anime. I thought going in, I was
Yeah, but
expecting it
it's
to have
not
a
a
big.
horror anime actually.
It's not. I was expecting that from like the like psycho snap of the guy like walking around following the girl, and then he sees her like having a complete fucking mental breakdown and stuff.
It's weird because from first glance, there's like not I don't think there's like not a lot of stakes happening in the show because they're basically students, and I know the main point is that they have points that they spend. They
And
use
that
as
they're
like
the
money.
worst class.
They are the worst. They are technically they are the worst class in this very advanced school. So even if they are the worst
the
class,
worst
they're
of the
still
elite.
they're still like elite, right? But they're the worst of the elite, and they get these personal points to spend, right? That act as money, and the whole point of the show is that they don't get, or it like shows itself that they don't get points because they're the worst class, and so the school doesn't want to spend or doesn't want to give them points because they're awful.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, so they're running short on points, which acts as like money. But the thing is like it's not really that much of a problem if you think about it because there's the shops at the school or they're on campus and all the shops have like free versions of everything.
Right.
So it's just an inconvenience that they don't have points.
It's just
really.
you can't get like the nicest things if you're doing the free stuff.
Like I guess
That's,
the
like,
most
only
the
difference.
most like punishing thing is they might drop out if they fail like tests and stuff. But you
Right.
know, but it's not really like a point thing. It's not like if you run out of points you drop out. So like the whole stakes is like sort of iffy, but the real like interest is like in what the characters do because at first it's like oh all these characters are just like cliches, right? There's like the asshole dude and the nerd and the dude who likes flipping up skirts and stuff, classic anime stuff.
Classic.
And then it reveals the stuff that a lot of the side characters have like another part of them that makes them a bit more 3D, right? And that's kind of what's interesting.
Like the girl
and also
who takes
how
pictures.
yeah, like the girl who takes pictures. She has like a whole like mini arc in the first season, which was pretty
Has
interesting.
her own Patreon page.
Another thing was the main characters. Like there's a lot of mystery surrounding the main character as to like
Obviously.
why he's doing the things that he's doing, and also because he's like a master manipulator, I guess, but he doesn't really show it. And like yeah, the first season ended with like I think it ended with the main character getting or we knowing why the main character wants to do what he wants to do. So I'm trying not to like spoil it, which is why I'm having all these vague terms.
You're doing a pretty good job.
But yeah,
Of
so
spoiling it.
thanks, idiot. But yeah, season 2 starts. I was talking about how like the season 2 episode 1, it pretty much there's no like. I was talking about how I appreciated that episode 1 wasn't like just a recap of season 1. It just goes straight into the next arc, like
Oh, perfect.
super short intro. I mean, it's like introducing the characters as the plot's moving along forward. So like it's going into the next arc, and as it shows the character on screen, there's just some like texts like saying like their name and stuff and what class they belong to, and that's like their introduction. So like that's like it's like super quick introductions for characters. It goes right into the next arc, and then yeah, same style and everything. I enjoyed it. I watched the first episode and it was good.
I'll have to watch it after we finish here.
Can't wait to see how the main character gets through this next one because
Can't wait for season 3. There was only one episode of season 2.
Can't wait for season 3. Do. But yeah, I know there was some anime this season that were gonna be pretty good. What is this season? Fall season?
The season of Fall Guys.
Yeah, fall 2022 for anime. Boku no Hero Academia's 6th season.
I haven't watched it in so long.
Me neither. I think I watched I finished the second season, then I didn't watch it anymore.
Yeah.
And now there's what? There's 4 seasons that I didn't watch.
There's like
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
aware I didn't watch any of the Gentleman Criminal arc. I like watched a bit of the
Man, that was
Overhaul
so
stuff.
boring. I didn't think that was very
I did
good.
not care for that character the moment we found him, so I just like tuned out for the rest of
Yeah.
those episodes.
I know it gets I think there was an arc that it gets really good in, but I only saw a little bit when with the manga, and I like scrolled through a couple of pages of it.
I had to stop looking at like the manga updates because they just straight up spoiled so much shit. I'm like, okay, well, I just if I do want to like actually
Yeah,
watch
I mean,
this
I
in the
got
future-
spoiled a little bit, but I don't really care that much about spoilers. And I kind of saw it coming too, but I kind of saw it coming, but also
JD,
didn't think they would actually do it.
You'll never see this one coming.
Yeah, All Might comes back.
No, he's still
And then
there.
he says, "I'm about to morb," and then Deku expands into the skies and starts fighting aliens in the stars. That's what happens.
No. You see what happens is All Might says I'm gonna morb, and then what Deku does is he goes bow 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 bow. Oh wait, sorry, no. Denki goes bow bow bow.
Sorry. He goes, "I'm about to fuck."
The biggest lie ever told.
So yeah. Oh, Mob Psycho 100 season 3.
Didn't watch that.
I haven't watched that either. I know it's the same dude who makes One Punch Man.
All I know is I found out that the guy who voices like the fake Mob Psycho, like he pretends that he has like the powers and stuff, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
I found out the guy that voices that is a serial abuser in real life.
Cool.
And I just keep seeing people simp over him, and specifically the English voiced one. So
Isn't there a weird thing happening where it's like people are simping over or like there's a bunch of people who simple over like criminals and stuff because they're like hot or something?
No, it's not a new thing. It's
not a
always
new thing.
been a thing.
It's been a
just it's just still a weird thing.
Well, now that the internet's a thing, you know, it's just more it's
Now
more
that it's
out
a thing.
it's more out there. People can see it more easily, you know. Anyway. Spy X Family Part 2 season
I haven't
season
watched
2
that either.
I haven't watched it either. To me it looks like a Spice of Life anime.
Looks like shit.
It looks like a Spice of Life anime, and you know, I'm not a big fan of it.
Spice of Life?
Sorry, Slice of Life
No.
anime.
No. It's the Spice
I've
of
heard
Life.
that it's I've heard from my friends who have watched that it's not a Slice of Life anime. It's more of a
It's like-
Spice of Life anime. That's the joke that I was gonna make, but I messed that one up. But
Brain
I still
don't
haven't
work.
watched it.
Brain M not work good.
I haven't watched it yet. But I heard it was actually one of the more popular ones last season. So yeah, some other anime that I have no idea about.
Any more Spice of Lives?
Sports anime, I guess.
Whoa.
Oh, wait,
They made another season of Free?
The Eminence in the Shadow. I recognize that one. That's a manga that I read.
Eminem in the Shadow?
The Eminence in the Shadow.
I know what I
Eminence.
said.
Okay. It's a comedy. It's a comedy anime. It's pretty funny,
I know,
actually.
Pretty funny guy.
Pretty funny, actually. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Actually, what was it? Like the AFK screen for my stream. Like if you try to go into my stream, I think which is funny is that you can go into Twitch streams or like a channel's Twitch stream when they're offline, but they get to choose like what picture they show in the background while it says like, "Oh, I'm offline," and I have a picture from an anime panel of this anime, The Eminence in the Shadow.
Was
And
that what that picture is?
Yep, it's the main guy who's like I think something happened to him, or no, it's like some unlucky circumstances happened to him. So it's like he's sitting down and he's like staring. He's like closed eyes staring onto the distance, like, oh shit, I'm fucked up. He's like, I'm tired as hell or something. And I was like, oh, this is a great panel to use in my my AFK thing. So yeah, there's that. I was actually looking for Chainsaw Man, but I'm pretty sure it's not here.
Yeah, when is
It
that
might have not
coming
been
out?
here. I don't know. I've heard. I
wanna
heard
be
like a
depressed
year
already.
ago. I heard like a year ago that it was going to come out as an anime, but
JD, I want to be depressed already.
it's still in like development. What's funny is that I only think I think it looks cool, but I haven't actually read Chainsaw Man yet because I just wanted to watch the anime.
I've stayed away from like looking at I've been spoiled on stuff before like the anime was like
I have
announced and
no
everything.
idea. I have no idea any plot points of Chainsaw Man. All I want to do is watch it.
Yeah, don't like look into it. Just
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to come out. I'm just waiting for it.
Because like I wish I wasn't spoiled on the stuff I was spoiled on because like I didn't know
Are
it
they
was
like
coming
big
out.
spoilers or something?
It's huge.
I see.
It's like I can't
Like
talk
the
about
only
it, like,
thing
jokingly.
the only thing I can like gleam from Chainsaw Man is the main dude turns into like this chainsaw monster thing or something. That's the only thing I recognize. Is it like a horror thing? I'm pretty sure. Is it like a horror thing? It might be a horror thing.
It's horror-esque, you know.
Horror-esque, I guess, huh? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of this other anime stuff I'm not too big on. Actually, there's the Reincarnated as a Slime movie coming out. It was actually going to come out in theaters, I think.
I'm not a really big horror anime fan. Reincarnated as slime.
Yeah, that's the, what is it? Just
Riverdale.
Classic fantasy anime. Yeah, my friend was actually telling me that he was going to go watch this movie. He wanted to watch this movie, but he didn't want to be that one guy, that one like the one like ugly fat like weeb that goes to the theater like, one ticket to Reincarnated as Slime, please. And he's like, JD, I need you to come with me to watch this movie. And I'm like, oh, do you want me to be the one to walk up to the dude and be like, oh, I want tickets for this anime movie? The one to look lame. And he's like, no, I just need someone else to walk to the theater with me. To watch the movie with me. I can't be the only one to watch the movie, but I really want to watch this movie. And it reminded me of you, James. You're like, I don't want to be the only person going to this event.
Oh yeah, you mean the thing that I still did not like when I didn't go?
But now you're glad that you went, right? It's still good. Oh. All right. I guess
now I'm even more remorseful.
I guess Stoney's Pizza just ruined it for you, huh?
Dude, Stoney's Pizza killed me.
It ended my life.
The guy standing outside harassing me over buying pizza. I mean, buying alcohol.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't. Alcohol.
Take this alcohol, boy. Boy, take this alcohol, boy.
I kept walking by him and I kept having to go, no, I'm good. He kept going, hey. Alcohol.
Hey, what? Hey, what?
Ooh, you gotta be quicker than that.
You know what's funny? I was trying to look for voice critical gifs, my bad, on Discord, and I was trying to find the one where he jump scares you. The one where he's like, where the video begins and like 2 seconds in he's like, ah! Did I scare you? I bet I did.
You sent me that. We could probably find that just scrolling up a little bit.
Yeah, he's like, I wanted to find a GIF of it though on the like in Discord gifs. I couldn't though, but I thought for sure someone like made that into a GIF. So I wanted to find it, but I couldn't. But it was just a funny moment. It's been memed a lot, so. And because he goes like, ah, and it's like, did I scare you? I bet I did, you fucking pussy.
Right, like so.
Yeah, he like jump scares you and just like berates you after, and he's like, I hope I got your blood pumping because today we got a pretty interesting topic. So funny.
So hilarious.
Oh yeah. Well, James, if you don't have anything else to talk about, then I guess we're
And that's where you're wrong, JD.
Uh-huh.
Brian Michael Bendis.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the deal with airplane foods? Waka waka.
What's the deal with ketchup or tomatoes? Is it a vegetable or fruit? You know, people don't give that episode much credit, but it's actually a hilarious episode.
Your microphone.
What happened?
Fucking microphone literally went. What's the deal with and just like super pixelated and just robotic.
I wish
I don't even know what you said. I don't know what you said.
I wish I could have a voice.
I just hear.
A voice mod that turns my voice so pixelated that I can't understand what I'm saying. That'd be hilarious. No, I was saying the SpongeBob funny like stand-up joke, where he walks on stage and he's like, haha, what's the deal with tomatoes? Are they vegetables or fruit? And then like it's just silent for like a good 10 seconds. And I was saying that people would give that episode much credit, but I think it's hilarious. So funny.
Dude, it's fucking peak comedy.
Man, they made.
I've read this.
Yeah. Now, what were you gonna say?
Yeah. No, I was going off topic. You continue.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all I wanted to say about that. And also, when I was listening to the Super Mega podcast, Ryan, he mentioned something about playing Sea of Thieves all the time, like addicted to Sea of Thieves.
Ryan Claywood?
Yeah, Ryan Claywood. And and I was like, that's funny because my friends recently bought me Sea of Thieves and we've been playing that together.
How was that?
I was mostly playing it on my own, and I'm addicted to Sea of Thieves now, so yeah, I played a lot. It's it's weirdly addicting because it's so the sailing gameplay is so addictive because it's just so solid. 80 gigabytes of water physics will do that to a guy.
Jesus
I'll tell
Christ.
you. I'll tell you that. It's worth.
Halo Infinite is going to be getting a co-op for its campaign pretty soon.
Oh, okay.
So we can play that.
It didn't have a co-op before?
No, because
another thing of Halo Infinite.
I saw a video earlier today.
Oh, is there someone talking about that?
There is a video of somebody going, hey, r/Halo, whenever there's anything Halo related that comes out, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad, somebody will complain. And it's just like a guy yelling at a brick wall.
It's just like it's a nostalgia critic just like screaming and pointing at his
That was one of them. I should really go and find that video and just send it to you. It's fucking great. It's
yeah, because like, I bet the context is really funny, but like outside the context, it's also funny.
It's just pure insanity. It's like this is nothing.
So yeah, Sea of Thieves is, man, it's an interesting game in terms of like progression, because there's not really progression in the game.
Yeah,
because the money that you get, or
you
the
played
currency,
the Jack Sparrow missions?
I have, and I'm pretty sure it's actually Jack Sparrow.
Oh yeah, no, it's actually Johnny Depp doing the voice.
It's Johnny Depp. I think it's Johnny Depp doing the voice. And I was listening, I was like, oh, this is a really good Jack Sparrow impression.
Man, these cats are cooking.
Who's doing these impressions? It really sounds like it.
That's just actually Johnny Depp. Whoa.
Yeah, but it's Johnny Depp that does it. So yeah, but I was saying that the currency that you get in the game, there's not really like a normal progression where like you buy stronger weapons and stuff or like better boats, that type of thing. It's just cosmetic only. So like you start out with everything that you need, and you stay with that for like the entire time you play, pretty much. And the only thing that changes is cosmetic stuff that you spend money on, or to spend the currency on. So yeah, that's it really. But yeah, there's certain gameplay aspects which you can get better at. But I was a little offset with the whole like you don't actually buy like stronger stuff, like better boats and stuff.
No.
But yeah, what were you gonna say? Were you gonna say something?
Fuck, what was I gonna say?
If you enjoyed the podcast, it happens every Sunday. You can't stop this outro change. It's already, the music's already playing. The music is already playing. We do this every Sunday. Like, subscribe. If you don't remember it in the next 30 seconds.
I was getting back in the Funhouse. Oh, dude, they have a D&D podcast that they do called Paradise Pass.
And we'll see you next Sunday.
It's important because it played into you, like your voice thing breaking for me.
Oh, okay.
And so they have a scene where they have to call somebody, but they have to disguise their voice. So in real time, because they're all sitting at a table together, one of them just starts going, "Oh, Mr. Schwartz." He just like starts muttering and like cupping his hands around his mouth and going, and everyone's like, "What the fuck are you saying?" And he's like, "Mr. Schwartz. Mr. Schwartz." He just keeps repeating the same phrase over and over again. It just really reminded me of that.
Well,
It's
eventually, eventually you'll get it.
Yeah, man.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's cool. And, yeah, that's it. Bring us out, James.
You can find me at James no last name on YouTube, no underscore last underscore name.
Yeah, that's right. Because you should tune in to James' channel because the next celluloid slider is coming in this week, right? It's coming in this week, right?
I can't hear you. My headphones are off, man.
Releasing this week, right?
I hate the slander that you're trying to throw.
Goodbye.